Greetings and welcome to 5 Minutes of Wellbeing with Vasilis on Mental Wellness TV. Today we will talk about self-awareness, how to recognize your emotional needs and create conscious relationships. We're delighted you are with us because this topic can truly transform how we connect with ourselves and those around us, helping us build stronger, more fulfilling bonds in our personal and social lives. Self-awareness is the foundation of emotional well-being. It means noticing our inner landscape, feelings, desires, boundaries, without judgment. When we understand what our hearts and minds need, we can choose relationships that nourish rather than drain us. Yet many people struggle to identify their own emotional needs. Surveys show that a large percentage of adults feel disconnected from their feelings or unsure how to express them, and this disconnection often leads to misunderstandings, resentment, and unfulfilled relationships. To support our emotional health and the quality of our connections, we invite you to explore several strategies. First, to begin tuning into our emotions, we can set aside intentional time each day, moments for mindfulness, journaling, or simply asking ourselves, what am I feeling right now? By naming emotions like sadness, joy, fear, or boredom, we bring them into awareness, reducing their unconscious influence over us. Second, we can identify unmet emotional needs by reflecting on what feelings arise when we are unhappy, anxious, or tired. For example, if we feel lonely, we may need social connection. If we feel overwhelmed, we may need rest or support. Recognizing the underlying need helps us respond consciously rather than react impulsively. Third, we can share our insights with others. Conscious relationships are built when we communicate our internal world honestly and compassionately. Saying things like, "I've been feeling really drained lately and I realize I need some downtime," opens the door for empathy rather than conflict. Fourth, we can practice active listening. When someone shares with us, we give them our full presence, reflecting back what they feel without judgment. This builds emotional safety and reciprocity in our relationships. We can also apply these ideas immediately in daily life. At home or at work, we might pause midday to check in with ourselves. What do I truly need right now? We can note our emotional state in a simple mood tracker, or we can tell a friend or partner, I really need a hug, or I need some quiet time tonight. In our conversations, we can ask questions like, how did that make you feel? Or, what can I do to support you? These practices cultivate emotional intimacy and trust in our relationships. Scientific research supports these approaches. A 2020 meta-analysis in the Journal of Psychological Studies found that people who regularly practice emotion labeling report lower levels of stress and greater emotional regulation. Another study in emotion revealed that expressing emotional needs clearly improves relationship satisfaction significantly. Neuroscience also confirms that naming feelings activates brain regions linked to self-regulation, reducing emotional intensity and promoting clarity. As we close today's discussion, let us remind ourselves that self-awareness is not selfish, it is essential. By honoring our feelings and needs, we care for our mental well-being. By communicating them, we allow others to understand and support us. Conscious relationships thrive when both parties show up vulnerably and listen deeply. This kind of connection fosters resilience, joy, and a sense of belonging. Here concludes today's presentation on self-awareness, how to recognize your emotional needs and create conscious relationships. We thank you for being with us and for investing in your emotional growth. If there are topics that matter to you or questions you'd like us to explore in future episodes, please send them in. The subjects you suggest will be addressed in upcoming broadcasts. We invite you to visit our website to explore our specialized collections filled with expert-curated resources, guided practices, and in-depth tools to deepen your journey. If you'd like to go a step deeper, feel free to explore our dedicated collections. Thank you again for being part of the Mental Wellness TV community. Until next time, take care of your inner world and your relationships, and remember that self-awareness is the path to conscious, caring connections.